Man, I cannot get my feces in one bundle this morning. I was insomniac last night, 3.5 hours of sleep. I was out of bed at 2 o'clock in the morning. It's now just after 5 o'clock in the morning, my time, here in the dank basement. And this is a special pre-pinch Witcha Squinty episodio, and I'm calling this one Pimping the Buddha. And I am not talking about Gautama Buddha. I am not talking about the sacred Buddha. I am not talking about Buddha who received enlightenment under the bo tree. I am not talking about the fellow with the chubby belly and the beatific smile. I am talking about the angry Buddha official. And that is my first point. I am giving you a task to complete this weekend. Actually, I'm giving you two. And I know you will try to complete these tasks because we're friends and you like to help me out. First task, get your ass over as soon as you can to a little YouTube channel called The Angry Buddha Official. I just had a great conversation. Now, The Angry Buddha has been on YouTube for 6 years. I've been on YouTube more than 10. And I've never spoken with Justin. And last night he called me and we had a 90-minute conversation and it was all over the map. Of course, we discussed nasal snuff and what's happening in the world of snuff, which is very exciting. We also talked about other forms of tobacco, including dip, including snus, and, excuse me. Yeah, haven't gotten the frogs out of my throat yet. It was a great conversation. We avoided politics pretty judiciously, which is a good idea nowadays, and religion. And we didn't talk much about our sex lives. But I did learn a lot about Justin. He's a great guy, great sense of humor, super knowledgeable about the world of nasal snuff. So I want you to head over to the channel, The Angry Buddha Official. If you like what you see, I'd like you to subscribe and hit that like button for Justin. Help him build his channel as well. But the other reason you're going to want to subscribe to the Angry Buddha Official is there's a fairly big announcement and it's coming within the month. And you're going to be one of the first people to know if you have subscribed to the Angry Buddha Official and have clicked the notification bell icon so you get notified of his new uploads. I think you're going to find the news to be very exciting. No, I'm not going to steal his thunder. I'm not going to tell you what the news is. I know, of course, because I know many things that I do not share. Many things. It is better that much of what I know is left unsaid. I do not want to destabilize the universe. I don't want to hit the history eraser button. By the way, that's a Ren and Stimpy cartoon reference. If you never saw Ren and Stimpy, you got to check it out. It's back from the 90s. It's hilarious. Anyway, so that's your first job. But the second job is maybe a little more difficult. I want you in the comments section below to tell me what is your impossible dream snuff aroma profile? What is your nirvana snuff profile? What is your Shangri-La, your holy grail? What nasal snuff aroma profile have you not yet found but would really like to have in a nasal snuff? And the reason I'm suggesting that or asking for those suggestions is because I'm very seriously thinking about working with other snuff masters in the snuff community to come up finally with an Uncle Squinty custom snuff. It's long overdue. Now, I know what my holy grail is, and my holy grail has always been freshly brewed black coffee. In the world of coffee snuffs, there are very few options. Some of them are pretty good. Some of them are just downright terrible. I think you know what I'm talking about, Roderick. Toke excuso. And can you explain to me why Silver Dollar coffee is actually better than Toke Snuff's coffee snuff? Toke Espresso, I call it Toke Excuso. Even worse, Coffee Kick from 6 Photo. I don't like menthol with my coffee. I know the purpose of the menthol. It's to open your nose because the coffee aroma is subtle, but it's just a disgusting mix. I felt the same way about Molin's de Crowling's non-tobacco sniffing powder that was called mentholin. Really good base coffee aroma, and then they screw it up with menthol. It was also very ugly, kind of a wet cardboard gray color. Uh, that didn't do it. Here's where we've come close. Samuel Gawith's Black Arabica smells more like fresh coffee grounds than actually brewed coffee, but it's still really pleasant. And of course, the now defunct Abraxas Cafe 11, which was a sweet, creamy dessert coffee scent. That's where we came close. But that's not enough options, and they're not really what I'm looking for. So what are you looking for? What is your holy grail? Put it down in the suggestion box, in the comments section rather. And if I use your aroma profile when I formulate my new snuff, you will receive a more than generous sample, and I will even sign the tin for you. So you have an autograph, and you can see what a blind guy's signature looks like. I guarantee you it's unreadable and not pretty. You know how Stevie Wonder signs his checks and stuff? This is not a joke. He uses his two thumbprints. Stevie Wonder's legal signature is two thumbprints like this, pressed against the page. It's a good option for a blind guy. I'm not down to using my thumbprints yet. I was going to do the mushroom stamp, if you know what that is, but that gets a little awkward at the bank. So anyway, that's what I got. I want you to tune in tomorrow night. We're going to do a more festive pinch, which is Squinty. We might toot some fruit, might have one of my rare cocktails. We will certainly sniff some snuff. I'm going to try to sneak some music in that won't get me slammed by YouTube. And I might even do a little dance, make a little love, and no, I won't do any of that. Never mind. But I will see you tomorrow night. That's it for this pre-Pinch Which is Squinty Episodio for this Friday, April 11th, 2025. We'll see you tomorrow night. God bless you. Take care of yourself. Be kind to each other and keep on snuffing. Talk to you later.